Hi, I'm Marie from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here. And if you have, thank you. I want to thank you all for being here. And I want to ask you again to subscribe so you won't miss out on the tutorials that are coming forward. There's a lot of great new tutorials coming, giveaways. You have to subscribe to be involved with the giveaways, and different things that we're going to be doing. So I'd love for you to be here for those tutorials. So today I want to show you a great stitch. I want to show you this stitch. It's called the reverse blanket stitch. But don't be fooled, because you don't have to do just blankets with it. You can do Afghans, you can do baby blankets, but you can do a lot more. You can make cowls with this. I've made scarves with it. You can make table runners with this. You can make a lot of different things with this. Sweaters. So I want to tell you that even though it's called the reverse blanket stitch, there's so much more to this pattern, to this stitch. And I love having you here as in our crochet family. And I want to show you how to make this great stitch. So I used a Lion Brand yarn, and I just want to mention that this has a light texture, but it's just beautiful and it stands out really pretty. And you can feel the texture to it. I used an H hook, but depending on the yarn that you use, that would be the hook size that you would use. And I'm going to show you this pattern. This is an acrylic 100%. I'm going to do it in a Lion Brand yarn, and it is 99% acrylic, and it has some glit to it. So it has some glitter, and that's the 1%. So I want to show you exactly how you make this. Now I want to mention that you have to do multiples of 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 until you get to your desired width. So just do 4 plus 4 plus 4 until you get to your desired width. I did 24 for the sake of this tutorial. This is my working chain. These are my chains. And the slip knot is at the end. If you haven't crocheted before, please check the tutorials on how to make chains, slip knots, single crochet, and double crochet. But I do go slow, so I believe that you will be able to catch on what's going on here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a double crochet in the third chain from the hook. So there you are. 1, 2, 3. In that, you're going to yarn over. You're going to go into that chain. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to pull through 2. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2 more. And that's your double crochet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, 2. Very important to chain 2 after your double crochet. And I just want to mention that this here does count as a double crochet. So now what we're going to do in the very next chain is we're going to do right in this next chain, right next to those double crochets, we're going to do a single crochet. I want to mention that it's very important that you go right next to it and do a single crochet. So now what you're going to do is you're going to skip 2 chains, and in this next chain you're going to do a double crochet, a second double crochet right in that chain, and then you're going to chain 1, 2. In that very next chain you're going to do your single crochet. And I'm going to show you what the importance of those double crochets and then the chain 2. Very important, because it's going to be important for your next row thereafter. So now you're going to skip 1, 2, and right here we're going to do 2 double crochets again. And we're going to do this right across. So we're going to do 1, 2, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet in the next chain. Skip 1, 2, 2 double crochets in that chain. 1, 2. This is a 1 row repeat, by the way. Chain 2. 1, 2. Single crochet in that very next chain. I made a lot of scarves with this. I sold them. I gave them away as gift with this particular stitch and with this type of yarn, and they were pretty, especially during the holidays, because sometimes you don't want to wear a regular scarf. You want to wear something that looks a little fancy, and this does the trick. People bought them for that reason alone, because it was just a nice time of year to add a little glitter to your outfit. So now we did that single crochet. You're going to skip 1, 2, 2 double crochets. And like I said, you're going to do this along. You're going to chain 1, 2. In the next stitch, there's right there, you're going to make your single crochet after you chain 2. Skip 1, 2, and then we're going to make a double crochet, a second double crochet, a chain 1, a chain 2, and in that very last stitch you end with a single crochet. So I just want to show you that's what you're going to do. So you're going to chain 2 and end here with a single crochet. So now you're going to, like I said, you're going to repeat this. You're going to chain 1, you're going to chain 2. You're always going to chain 2 when you finish a row, and you're going to turn your work. Now I'm going to show you why chaining 2 is so important. There's your chain 2 right there. You're going to make 2 double crochets. This is your repeat. You're going to chain, and you're going to do this throughout your pattern, throughout whatever it is you're making. You're going to chain 2, because this is your 1 row repeat. Once you do that, you're going to make your single crochet right in with that chain 2 and your double crochet. Now you're going to look for your next opening, not this one, the one from the chain 2 from the previous row. So right in there, you're going to do your double crochets. You're going to chain 1, you're going to chain 2. You're going to make your single crochet. You're going to move along. You don't want that spot. You want where your previous chain 2s were made. 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Chain 1, chain 2, and you're going to make your single crochet right there. And like I said, this is your repeat from here on in. Chain 2, After you do that, you chain 2. After your 2 double crochets, I'm saying chain 2 because I want it to be a reminder, and make your single crochet right back in there. Now, you're not going to go here, always where the chain 2 is. 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and you're going to make your chain 2, 1, 2, and you're going to make your single crochet. And you're going to go in this very last spot where you have your chain 2, and you're going to make your 2 double crochets, your chain 1, 2, your single crochet, and at the very end you grab this spot right here, and you're going to make a single crochet right here. And this is what it looks like, and it's really pretty. Like I said, it's really pretty. I wanted to show you what it looks like in this, because this is what I made my scarves from out of for Christmas and the holidays. So it's really pretty. So now we're going to chain, because we're going to turn our work. Always chain 1, chain 2, turn your work. Right here, you're going, in that chain 2, you're going to do 2 double crochets. But I want to show you something. I want to show you, because I made the mistake when I first did this. I made this mistake at one point. And so we say that we don't make the chain 2. We just put a single crochet here, right? And we do our single crochet at the end to finish it off. I want to show you what happens. Now you're going to chain 1, 2. You're going to turn around. You're going to have no place to start your, and you're going to look at that and say, oh, wait a minute, I got to go there. But no, you don't, because I missed the chain 2 here. So I wanted to show you that, because if you make that mistake, then you'll know right away. I don't want you to say, oh, what did I do wrong? I want you to know that that's what you did, because quite frankly, 1, 2, that's what I did. We all make mistakes. They can be corrected. Sometimes I like to show you, especially if it's a mistake that I've made, I like to show you, because then you'll say, oh, wait a minute, I remember Maria saying that. I remember her saying she made that mistake. I think I know what it is. And I'm going to mention something else. See your arches where you chain 2, you have a little bit of an arch going on. That's where you put all your stuff. Now at the end, you're going to chain 1, chain 2 after you made your single crochet at the end, and you're going to turn your work around. And see what I mean about the arches? You can see them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a double crochet where that chain 2 is. And then we're going to do our chain 1, our chain 2, and our single crochet right back at you in there. Now, right here, we're going to skip, and you're going to see something too. It's like you're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then right in there is where you make your double crochet. But you don't even have to look at that, because all you have to do is look at your chain 2, where your chain 2s are from the previous row. You can do this while you're waiting for somebody. You can do this, you know, at home if you're watching TV. It's not a stitch that it's going to throw you for a loop. And it is a simple stitch for a beginner and right through to someone that's been crocheting forever. So it's not just for a beginner, but it's also not just for anybody medium to advanced. Anybody can learn this stitch. Chain 2, single crochet right there. Now we're going to go right here and we're going to do our 2 double crochets, and this is going to be your repeat, chain 1, chain 2, throughout whatever it is you're going to make. And please send me please let me know what you make with these stitches. Send me a text, a message. Please put comments on what you might be doing with this or what you're thinking of doing with this. And we can share it with everybody here, because we are a crochet community. We love to crochet. And even if you're a beginner, you're right here with us, and we will learn together. There's nothing that I don't know everything. We can learn from each other. I make mistakes. A beginner makes mistakes. Everybody makes them. Right here, chain 1, chain 2. Going to go right back in there, and you're going to make your single crochet. Now we're going to get right to the end, and we're going to make a single crochet in that last stitch. We're going to chain 1, 2. Always at the end, chain 2. You're going to turn your work around. We're going to find our first chain 2. There it is right there from the previous stitch. 2 double crochets, a chain 1, a chain 2, and a single crochet. And that's all there is to this beautiful stitch. And like I said, you can use a plain yarn. You can use some with glitter, depends on what you want to make. Feel creative, that's fine. Chain 2, single crochet. Move on. There's my chain 2, 2 double crochets. This is really a beautiful, really pretty pattern. 1, 2. I've also made a christening blanket in this stitch. So I just want to mention that as well. 2 double crochets, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet right in this same spot. My next one, there's my chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 as always, and a single crochet right in that same spot. 1 row repeat. You'll just do this over and over again. There's my final chain 2 spot, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, and a single crochet right there. And then at the very end, my single crochet to finish off my row. And then always chain 1, chain 2, and we start again, and you go back into where that chain 2 from the previous row is, and make your 2 double crochets, your chain 1, your chain 2, and your single crochets. And you will do this to the very end of whatever it is you're making. And here is the stitch, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful no matter what kind of yarn you use. So I hope you liked this tutorial of the reverse blanket stitch. We are a great crochet community. I love having you all here. If you haven't subscribed, please push that subscribe button. If you have, thank you. And again, we'll crochet together We can make a lot of things. I'm going to show you a lot of other creations that I have, a lot of things that I want to share with you. I'm also going to do a crochet along for an Afghan. I'm putting that together now, and I'll be doing that so that we can do that in the winter. We can do probably once a week. We'll do a different square, and then we'll put them together. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. Thank you for being here. Wherever you are, stay safe, and we'll get through whatever it is that's going on in the world. We'll get through it together. We have each other, and we can only spread love, and that's all we can do, and care for each other. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. Thank you all for being here. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't pushed that like button, push the like button. It helps with the algorithms, so this gets out there for everyone. So thank you all for being here, and have a great day. Thanks, and stay safe. Bye-bye.